Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're doing What If Naruto Left the Leaf, Part 1. So in the last part, Part 0, we left off Naruto entering the Hidden Stone. And he, like the Jonin from the Hidden Stone, the people that are in front of the gate, but like when you come into the village, just to see who you are, and if you look like a threat, they say something. So they were helping Naruto, and Naruto was sent to the main office of the Hidden Stone, the capital or whatever, I don't know. So Naruto is escorted by one of the Jonin because they were worried about Naruto. And Naruto goes in and he sits down, and Oniki is there, and for some reason it's a big deal. They just see a kid. It's a big deal. So yeah, we're just gonna make it a big deal. So Oniki is there, and Oniki starts asking Naruto some questions like, what's your name and all that, and Naruto tells him his name. He says, my name is Naruto Uzumaki, and he says, how old are you? And he says, I'm 12, and Oniki says, what village are you from? Naruto says, I don't remember. And he says, what do you mean don't remember? Okay, who was the leader of your clan? I mean, your village, where you lived? I don't know, Naruto says. The man says, do you know any symbols? Remember any symbols? And Naruto says, no, all I remember is my name and my age. That's all I can remember. And he says, well, you have to be from somewhere. And Naruto, and he asks him, how long has he been walking? And Naruto says, I don't know. And then Oniki says, how many suns have you seen gone away? Naruto says, like, 2 suns? And yeah, like, no, not 2, like 5 suns, right? Go down and pop up. So Oniki says, you must be from the hidden leaf or the hidden sand. And then Naruto's clothing is all ripped up because in the woods, Naruto, he kept tripping and falling, and he has like some cuts and bruises from all, him getting beat up, and him with like falling into sticks and getting cut and stuff like that. So yeah, so Naruto talks to Oniki, gets interviewed by Oniki, and they don't know anything. They can't figure anything out. So he says, okay, we'll find a home for you. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry, I'm back. I was just called by my mom. So let's get back into it. So Oniki tells Naruto that they're gonna find a home for him, and eventually they put Naruto in an orphanage, and Naruto is put in the academy, and they test Naruto, like, how strong is he, and they found out that Naruto has crazy durability. Like, he could handle a lot of stuff because all the beating up he got, he can handle a lot of stuff. And they figure out Naruto's really strong, like physically strong, and they like, oh, this kid might be like Genin level because he could beat up like a Genin, because a Genin won't be able to touch him. And so they train Naruto for like a week or 2, and just testing him on throwing kunais and all of that. Naruto picks it up pretty easily because in this timeline, we're gonna make him learn really, really fast. He's not a prodigy, he just learns really fast. Yeah, like extremely fast. So Naruto learns how to use like kunais. He doesn't know how to use any jutsus, but he doesn't need to. They give Naruto like a gauntlets, basically. It's like knuckle knives, but without the ends of it. And when you add chakra into it, it expands to a gauntlet. And he got that from, it was like an old weapon in the orphanage, and it was like something in the orphanage, like storage, basically. And they just gave it to Naruto. No one wanted it, so Naruto just picked it up. And they do a test on Naruto to see how strong is he. Naruto passes with flying colors. He fails the chakra. He doesn't fail it. Naruto knows how to use his chakra because they taught him, but Naruto doesn't know any jutsus, so he fails in the jutsu part. But he does extremely well on the hand-to-hand combat. and like all the other stuff he does well on. Yeah. So Naruto passes, he becomes a Genin, and he's put on a random team. So there's gonna be one dude and one girl, and then a sensei, of course. So the dude, I'm not just gonna call him teammate 1, right? Because I used to make up names in my old ones, but I always forget them, so I'm not gonna do that. So teammate 1, which is gonna be the other boy, he's gonna have a KK Genkai, I'm pretty sure they're called, right? That he could like control like gold, basically. It's like the gold dust that Rasha has. Rasha is Gaara's dad, but he can't make it into sand. He could just pick up gold from the ground and he could attack people. And yeah. And he is also like really good at chakra control. He has really good chakra control. He knows some jutsus. The dojutsu is basically why is he so strong, right? The girl's gonna have a special healing ability. It's kind of like Karin, but they have to eat a piece of her hair, a strand of her hair, right? And or take a piece of your DNA or something, like eat some of her DNA, and then they get fully healed. And yeah, so that's how her ability works. And she has a lot of hair, like really, she has a lot of hair. Yeah, but it's like it reaches to her like shoulders or like mid back, whatever, doesn't matter. She has like red hair. She's not Uzumaki. She doesn't have red hair. We're gonna say she has brown hair, okay? Yeah, so she has brown hair and she wears like she wears her headband like Sakura did in the Forest of Death. You know, they just put it up. The other dude on the teammate 1, and the girl's gonna be called teammate 2. That guy, he kind of looks like he's like Shikamaru, but with Naruto's hair, but brown, but yeah, kind of like Naruto's hair. So yeah, it's like Naruto and Sasuke's hair, but with Shikamaru's like body. Just imagine something like that, but it doesn't really matter. So the sensei is gonna be this really strong. Okay, the sensei is gonna be, you know, the guy from in the Naruto show, right? In the 4th Great Ninja War, the leader of the like, there was a little like 5-minute clip or something. Where all of the people use their earth jutsus to make a big earth jutsu that trapped the Ten Tails. The leader of that, he's like a guardian or like a general from the Hidden Stone. He's gonna be the sensei, but he's gonna be a lot younger. So yeah. So that's the sensei. I'll figure out his name for the next part. I'll have to write him down. Okay. So yeah. So we're just gonna call him sensei. So for some reason, the Hidden Stone didn't have enough Genin passing that year. So there was one team that only had 2 members, but they gave him a really strong sensei because they just trusted that he could make up for both of them for one Genin being missing. But it doesn't really matter. The Jonin instructor should be really strong no matter what. But they just gave him an extra strong one. So it's been like a week, and Naruto joins the team a week later than he was supposed to. Or a week after the Genin teams were made. So none of them really know Naruto. They don't know their name or nothing. So Naruto just put in the team, and we're gonna call it Team 8, okay? Team 8. No, the Hidden Stone calls it by the Jonin instructor's name. So we're gonna call it Team Sensei for now. Yeah, so Naruto is on Team Sensei, right? And he introduced himself to the 2 other Genin and to the sensei. And Naruto is gonna be like pretty laid back, because Naruto is gonna be like go lucky as he was because he went through more stuff. He's gonna be kind of laid back, but like not as much, like not really laid back, but he's not gonna be as like happy and joyful, and he's not gonna be so serious. Like sometimes, I don't know, Naruto just has a different personality. He's more serious and he doesn't really care, but he does. I don't know how to explain it, but Naruto has like a melatonin personality. He just doesn't care. So yeah, Naruto, he goes on his first mission. It's gonna be a D-rank mission, and it's just killing, like not killing, getting some bandits. So basically, what happens on that mission is that the two Genin go after one bandit, right? And they barely defeat him. So the guy, he got some gold from the ground. Since it's the hidden stone, there's a lot of stone around, and he could get gold pretty easily, but he always carries some gold with him. And you might be saying, damn, gold is really, really heavy. How is that Genin gonna carry it? This guy, he doesn't feel the weight of the gold. To everybody else, it's super heavy. Well, not super heavy, it's kind of like really heavy. But to him, he doesn't feel the weight because he's just a Kekkei Genkai. So yeah. So he carries some gold. He defeats like one bandit, but barely, and he gets hit from one of the bandits, from a kunai, and the girl, right? She pulls out the kunais, and the guy eats. Teammate one, almost defeats bandit, and then he gets hit with the kunai, and teammate two pulls out the kunai and gives teammate one a piece of her hair and heals them fully. And yeah, so while they're doing that, Naruto is just beating the hell out of a bandit, just straight hands. So Naruto, basically, they like come into contact with the bandits. Naruto jumps at them while the sensei like gets a bunch of them and starts fighting them. Naruto jumps at one, punches him in the face. The guy falls. Naruto makes the thing, one of his right one, a gauntlet from the knuckle knife, and punches the guy in the face, right? And then another one jumps at Naruto with a kunai. Naruto like spins and kicks it in the face, and then he like jumps in the air and makes both of them a gauntlet and like holds them together and hits the guy in the stomach, knocking him out. And then two other bandits come in, and Naruto beats up both of them just by like kicking and punching. He just defeats 4 bandits while the two Genin, teammate 1, teammate 2, only defeated 1. And then they defeated all the bandits, tied them up, and took him back to the main office. I don't know whether it's supposed to drop him off. Sorry for the yawning. So yeah. So that happens. Then they do a couple missions for like a month or two. They do none of the missions are really important. They just do a bunch of D-rank missions. They do one C-rank mission. It was like eliminate someone on the just eliminate somebody, like a C-rank mission. It was not gonna be that hard. So this guy, the guy they wanted to kill, was like a robber. So Naruto and Team Sensei go in, right? They chase after the guy. The guy with gold traps him in his gold. Naruto jumps over to the guy being trapped by teammate 1 with his gold, punches him in the head, and then the sensei comes in and like punches him in the face with the jutsus, like the gauntlet, earth gauntlet, or whatever, I don't know what it's called. Onuki used it in the fight against the Mist Kage. I don't know. The second Mizukage, I don't know, when he broke his shell. I don't know the name of it, right? So they both knock him out, and then the teammates, all the Genin, look away except for Naruto. And while the sensei eliminates him, and yeah. So Naruto is really strong. He's like the strongest Genin in his team. But he's not like super duper strong. He's definitely stronger than him in the original show. But he's stronger than Sasuke in the original show at that time, like the Land of Waves arc. Naruto is stronger than himself in the Land of Waves arc. So Naruto comes back from the C-rank mission, and the sensei tells them that they could join the hidden leaf is going to hold the tuning exams for this year, and he thinks that they should join because they're really strong. You know how in canon I don't think there was any stone ninja there just wasn't. So because they're just gonna make up a reason. I'm pretty sure there's a reason, but I'm gonna make up a reason why they didn't join in canon, because they didn't have enough Genin or something like that. So yeah, to do the tuning exam. So now they do, because Naruto's Team 7, right? So Naruto trains for a week with the sensei, right? Because his sensei is physically strong. So the sensei teaches Naruto a earth jutsu. So they find out Naruto's like chakra natures, and he finds out that he has earth, fire, and wind, because he has three. He was just born with three. Naruto's kind of like a prodigy, but he isn't like he's a prodigy. Okay, so yeah. So yes, he already has three chakra natures: earth, wind, and fire. He doesn't have lightning and all that. So yeah. So Naruto, he learns the earth gauntlet. He learns like a golem jutsu, where he could summon a golem and the golem fights. Naruto learns a wind style jutsu. We're gonna call it wind style multiple bullets. Wind style multiple bullets. Okay, wind style bullet barrage. So it's a bunch of wind style like bullets. So the bullets come out of Naruto's mouth. He takes a big breath in, and he shoots out multiple tiny like bullets of wind, and he can shoot it at people. Another the one fire style jutsu he has is, we're gonna call it fire style fire fist. He just gets a bunch of fire around his fist, and he can punch people and his feet. So just fire fist, fire kick. So that's what he learns in like 2 weeks before the Chunin exams. He leaves with his team sensei, right? They go, it takes like a week, like 5 days to get over there. No, it's gonna take him like 4 days, because they're gonna be jumping from tree to tree when Naruto came, like when he was little, to the hidden stone. Yeah, okay. So they get there in 4 days, not that long. They pack up, they get into, so they go into the hotel, they unpack, they each have their own rooms. Naruto unpacks all his stuff, which is just like a bunch of snacks, and his gauntlets, some kunais, some extra kunais. And that's pretty much it. Naruto isn't a person that is like a materialist. He isn't a materialist. He just keeps the stuff that he needs. Naruto always carries around his gauntlets, and yeah. So while his teammate 1, teammate 2 brought like 2 bags of just necessities, Naruto also brings the toothpaste and toothbrush, right, to brush his teeth, because he don't want his breath to stink during the Chunin exams. And the sensei brings like 1 bag. He doesn't really need to bring anything. He just is there to make sure nothing happens to his skinning, because yeah, they just need to do that. I don't know why. So Naruto's walking through the village, and he goes into Ichiraku Ramen. Naruto also brings some money. Bring like they use yen, right? What could be good? 200 yen. He just brings 200 yen. You guys might be wondering how he made all that money. Naruto just did part-time jobs in the Hidden Stone. So he has like $200 he saved up for like when he left to like on vacation or something. I don't know when he left. So Naruto, he goes to Ichiraku Ramen's. He just wants to get some food, but he goes in. He sits down, and the guy like looks at Naruto, and he's like stares at Naruto, and Naruto is confused, like, why is this old man staring at me? So the old Ichiraku, I don't know his name, the Ichiraku Ramen guy, he staring at Naruto because he reminds him of the Naruto that supposedly died or left the village, right? A couple, like, I don't know what, 5-7 years back, something like that, right? No, yeah, 6 years back. But he dismisses it because it can't be Naruto. Naruto died, right? Because everyone told them, the village told him that Naruto died, so it can't be Naruto. So he asks, Ichiraku Ramen guy asks Naruto what does he want to eat. And Naruto gets the same exact thing he always gets, the same thing that he got when he was younger, because that was embedded in Naruto's mind. He just always has to eat that, right? So Naruto eats it up, pays the guy like 15 yen, right? He leaves, the next day Chunin exam starts, and Naruto goes into the Chunin exams. The Genjutsu thing happens. Naruto dismisses it, because Naruto, let's say he's immune to Genjutsu. And his teammates don't figure it out for like a couple seconds, and then Naruto taps them out of it, and they get like, oh, okay, yeah, they're done. So they just wait a couple, and Rock Lee is starting to like ask people to spar, and Naruto says, yeah, why not, right? So Naruto goes down, right, with Sasuke, because Sasuke was there, and we're gonna make it that Sai is gonna be the replacement for Naruto, because Naruto left. Sai is gonna be replacement for Naruto. So Sai, Sakura, and Sasuke too, and Rock Lee go downstairs with Naruto also. They go downstairs so Rock Lee could spar Naruto, and Sasuke could spar Lee too. So first Naruto fights Rock Lee. I feel like Naruto wins, but it's like a close match, right? So Rock Lee jumps towards Naruto, kicks him. Naruto blocks it, changes one of his knuckle things to a gauntlet, punches Rock Lee in the stomach. Rock Lee is sent back, and Naruto jumps at Rock Lee in the air and then tries to hit him with the gauntlet again. But Rock Lee kicks Naruto in the chin before he could hit the ground. Naruto is like sent up, and then Rock Lee jumps up and kicks Naruto in the rib. Naruto is sent like to the ground. Naruto lands on his feet. Didn't really hurt Naruto, but he just sent him moving. So then Rock Lee tries to kick Naruto, but Naruto blocks it with his two hands, pushes Rock Lee's foot away, and then like punches Rock Lee in the face, sending him down. And then Naruto punches Rock Lee in the face again, and then he stopped because he's not trying to hurt Rock Lee bad before the Chunin exams. So then Rock Lee says, nice fight. He gets up like nothing happened. He's like, nice fight. Naruto, that was your name, right? And he says, yes, that's my name. And then Sasuke fights Rock Lee. Same thing happens with the like Guy Sensei coming in and saying something like, you can't do that. And then they have like a weird moment when they're both crying, and Rock Lee's like, sorry, Guy Sensei. And then Guy Sensei's like, it's okay, Rock Lee. And then just that weird moment that happened. And yeah, so they go into the written portion of the exam. Naruto, he isn't the smartest, but he isn't stupid. So Naruto, he makes Earth Golem because he can't figure this out. No one could figure this out except for Jonin. The questions. Naruto, he makes an Earth Golem, and the Earth Golem gets information from some random person, like a Jonin that does have the answers, that was hidden in there because they wouldn't have the answers. So Naruto gets the answers, copying them down, and he waits. His teammates are like, don't know what to do. So they just, they're sitting behind Naruto, and Naruto sends them a message through like the earth, right, with a bunch of letters, like a bunch of little pebbles lined up, and he tells them to wait for his signal, right? And they both send a message back by the girl sneezing by accident. No, I mean like fake sneezing, and the guy, team name 1, sending a message to one of his pieces of gold, like a thumbs up image kind of. And then yeah, so the question 10 rolls around, some people leave, and Naruto stands up and like says we shouldn't quit because our ninja ways, and just have a speech. And that was Naruto's signal. And yeah, so they all agree with Naruto, and then everybody that's supposed to pass in canon passes the 10th question. So yeah, so the 10th question, people pass, and because they didn't leave, I got nothing else to say. I was just gonna do the written portion of the exam and everything else. So yeah, so in the next part, I'm gonna be going the rest of the tuning exams. And yeah, so I hope you guys liked it. I liked this one, and it was pretty good. This was part 1, so I did go into some arcs. I made up my own arcs because Naruto isn't in the hidden leaf, so we can't have the same arcs. We have to change it up a little so it makes a little sense. So yeah, so this one I'm gonna leave it. I hope you guys liked it. Bye. It's your boy Green Sage, heading out.